Art fight, art fight, art fight. The one and only trading art game of the year that happens every year that involves thousands and thousands of artists to go onto one website and draw against each other until their fingers literally snap in half. Hello, I'm Rico, or Arctic as my YouTube says, and today I'm going to be going over what Artfight is, how to get into it really, and along with a few tips for if you're involved with it. I also want to go ahead and say, just before I start this video, that one, I am already been in Artfight. I've been in it for 2 years. This is my second year doing it, so I do have a little bit of experience to talk about these things. For anybody new who might be joining, at least for my experience being on there, I'm sure other people might have some different experience, but this is my personal experience. And a quick little thing to keep in mind is that the day that I'm recording this, Artfight for 2023 anyways has already started. So just to keep that in mind, if you're watching this in the future or something, maybe things have changed. I don't really know. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Let's get on to the video then, shall we? So let's say that you, right there watching this video, were, I don't know, sitting in your room in the dark with the door closed at like 12 a.m. or something, and you keep scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, and this thing called Artfight keeps popping up. People are posting about it, people are getting excited about it, but you have no idea what it is. Let me go ahead and explain it to you. For a quick explanation of what it is, Artfight is basically a online art trading game where you go on, artists can go on to it on artfight.net and get put onto a team and uploads their own characters, and it can make art of other people's characters to earn points for your team. Artfight only happens once a month, and it always starts in July. They also have a Discord server, which you can find on their website, that explains a lot of stuff, along with Twitter, I believe, and a YouTube channel where they introduce the teams for every year. I would highly recommend going and joining the Discord server. It is a lot of help, and yeah, just very, very helpful. They have their announcements along with site status, so when they have their site down or anything like that for maintenance. They also have 2 little servers for help if you have any questions. They are able to answer you for that, and yeah, they just have a lot of other stuff on there that is very, very helpful, along with a few other things that I'm going to talk about now. While you're on Artfight, you might notice a few little designs. They like to call these like banners or little profile things that you can add onto your attacks to make them look like fancy for your team and everything like that. And on their Discord server, along with, I believe, their Twitter, they have those announcements to where you're able to download them. I actually have mine downloaded for my team, which is the werewolves that I'm on currently, and it just makes your attacks look much fancier when you attack somebody. For joining onto Artfight, it's actually also really, really easy. Just go onto their website. I believe you're able to, on the top right, there's a like current event or something, and you're able to click that, and it will randomize you onto your team. Of course, obviously you have to log in first and make an account, which is pretty easy, I would say. But once you do that and get yourself a team, then you're in and you can start attacking. All you have to do for attacking or putting in your characters, there's a submit on the top bar, and all you have to do is click that and click either attack or character, and it's simple as that. You're able to put in your information, put in your art that you were doing for either your character or your attack, and yeah, it's all done. It's through. Your attack went through. It'll show you how many points it went if you attack somebody, which is awesome. Another quick note that I will also add in with my tips is on each character that they will have a number that you need to add in onto your attack when you are submitting an attack. Definitely keep in mind that. I like to write mine down with the sketch that I'm doing or something like that. Just make sure that you have that, because you're gonna need it when you are attacking somebody. Alright, I believe that is the gist of what Artfight is. Obviously, if you have any more questions or anything like that, there's other ways to find that out. But yeah, that's just the gist of what Artfight is. Let's get into my tips that I have for any new people that might be joining in. Let's go! So it's your first time on Artfight. You're really, really scared. You might be nervous also, and you might not know what to do. There might be stuff happening, or you might be doing something that takes a very, very long time, which there are either easier ways to do that. You just really, really need some tips. Here are some tips. For number one, I would really, really highly recommend not immediately going on to Artfight as soon as it starts. Because of this reason, a lot of people will try to go on and it will back up the website and it will take forever to load. Trust me, I've had experience with this. Constantly trying to push the button and saying that the time for it to load has completely run out, or we've had an error or something like that. Obviously, they just started, so there might be some maintenance that they have going through and all of that. So yeah, just wait a few days before going on and submitting your attacks or looking for characters. It is also very important to possibly get ready for it maybe a month ahead. The website is always open. It's not just open in July, so you're able to go in, put in your characters, get references for your characters, all of that, before the Artfight starts. So that way you won't have to deal with all the loading, all of that as soon as it starts. Another tip that I have, and also that I mentioned before in this video, was the numbers on the characters. I would definitely recommend writing down the number of the character with your sketch on the page that you're sketching, or on digital. Just write it down. You can also, another really, really good tip is, once you find a good character, bookmark it, and you'll be able to access your bookmark in your profile, and that way you'll always have that character saved, so you're not trying to search for it, which is a pain. But if you have it bookmarked, you're able to find it really easy, and then you'll be able to also have your number written down, so that way it's super, super easy once you actually submit that attack. The last tip that I have, and it's one that's like really, really simple and probably like a duh, it would be definitely adding permissions onto your characters, especially if, say, you don't want something certain on your character, and you don't write that down, and that does happen, and then it's a bit disappointing. So I would definitely say, please, please, please do, just before you start attacking people and everything, write permissions on your characters. Anyways, that's all that I have. I really, really hope that this video was useful to somebody out there. But I also do hope that this year would be a really good Artfight, along with many other years to come. Thank you for watching. If you do want to go ahead and attack me, I'll go ahead and put in my username. I already showed my card, but I'll show it again. By the way, a really, really easy way to search up usernames is going to your profile, going to the link, and deleting your name and putting in the user you want to search up name. But anyways, other than that, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Bye!